All right, this is our Super 7 stretches list. This is perhaps while you're on quarantine, the most important things to get better at is the 7 stretches. Pike, pancake, all 3 splits, shoulder stretch, and bridge. So for the first one for pike stretch, you're gonna get a pike stretch with pointed toes, good form, hands up past your feet. You're gonna stretch for a minute like this. You're gonna stay in it. Once you get to a minute, you're gonna flex your feet and grab them and stay down like that for a minute. Legs tight, looking forward. We want to keep the back flat. And then the last minute, you're going to point your toes again and reach as far as you can. Hands try and get them past your feet. And make sure you're looking forward. If the head's down too much, it rounds the back too much. We want to flatten the back. Okay, so we're going to hold that. So this is the pike stretch. All right, next stretch is going to be the pancake stretch. So make sure your legs open at a 90-degree angle. First thing, and you're going to hold on to your feet and pull yourself down the whole time, trying to get your chin and then your chest and your belly to the ground. So he's going to do a minute with pointed toes. Keep the knees, toes tight. Keep the knees pointing up to the ceiling. If the big toes go towards the ground, that's wrong. You want to keep the baby toes by the ground. Then when he gets to a minute, he's going to flex his feet and keep pulling himself down. And then after one more minute, he's going to point his toes again and pull himself down as far as he can, and trying to look forward in this stretch, not trying to bury the head. It's not forehead to the ground, it's going to be chin to the ground. Okay. Next is middle splits. He's going to spend his first minute in his splits on his hands. He's going to do that for a whole minute, making sure his knees are pointing forward more. Knees, toes tight. Then after 1 minute, he's going to go down to his elbows for a minute, making sure that his butt is between his legs. You want it in a nice straight line. If the butt's back too far forward, it's not stretching. And then last minute, back up on his hands. Knees, toes tight. And then once he gets there, at the end, finishes with 10 seconds of presenting. Okay, next up is the left and the right leg split. Each one, you're going to spend a minute in the split like this. Make sure the back foot you're trying to put under. Baby toe by the floor on the front leg. Don't let this toe roll this way. Trying to be square. After you get to 1 minute, you're going to put both hands across your front leg and hold that for a minute. After a minute like that, back to both hands there. Fix that back foot. And then when you're done, last 10 seconds, present it. Chest up, hands back more. 5, 4, freeze it, knee toe tight. 3, 2, 1. The other leg split, the right leg split, he's going to spend a minute in it, making sure his baby toes are by the floor, sitting nice and tall and hip square. Then 1 minute of both hands across your front leg. You're going to hold that. That really makes you open up your hips and square up a little bit. And then last minute, hand back, sitting up nice and tall. And when this last minute is up, you're going to present this split for 10 seconds and freeze it. 10, 9, chest and chin up. 8, 7, 6, open up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Shoulder stretch. Notice those pinkies are really close together back here, body out straight. So the first minute, he's going to go head back. Then 1 minute with head forward. He's still trying to push down even though his head's forward here. And then last minute, head back really hard, trying to lay flat on the ground. When he gets to even if he's flat or not, when he gets done with that last minute, I want him to slowly start sliding his hands out and go flat on his back on the ground. Slowly, head back, keep the head back. And then go flat on the ground. So that's how you finish the shoulder stretch. So for bridges, we're going to do 3 different bridges. After the 30 seconds, come down and rest. Bridges you don't want to hold for too long because you're going to end up doing them wrong after 30 seconds. So for the first one, is just arms straight on ears. Legs should be apart. I don't want legs all the way together, but I want arms straight on ears, looking at hands, pushing into the chest. Go ahead, show us. So just like his arms a little straighter on his ears, he's looking towards his hands. He's not burying his head this way. You want to keep the arms on ears looking and pushing your chest towards my hand. Just like that, straight arms. So you're going to hold that for 30 seconds, come down, rest. Yes. For the second bridge, hands turn all the way in. So his hands are going to be pointing at themselves like this. Go ahead. And again, arms straight, legs should be open, head should be neutral. Look at your hands. And pushing his chest out that way. Push, not your head, push your chest. Straight arms, straight arms, straight arms. Good. All right, and then last bridge for 30 seconds, just like the first one. Arms straight on ears, looking at the hands. Straight your arms. Just hold that, 30 seconds. Arms all the way straight. Legs all the way straight, that's good. See, this we don't want, this is actually pretty flat. We want the bend up here in the chest and armpits. Good.